So first things first, we've got a game here called Dispatch, which I think we mentioned maybe once. Well, for those of you who missed it so far, this is a narrative-driven superhero workplace comedy from a team of former Telltale game developers, the ones in charge of the Wolf Among Us games, with Aaron Paul and Laura Bailey leading the cast. So what it does, this game, is it blends humor, drama, and superhero mayhem in a little office setting. You navigate a story full of moral choices and twists reflecting the studio's storytelling expertise. Dispatch was announced at Game Awards. Its cinematic hinted at a pretty unique mix of character-driven narratives and some interactive gameplay, promising some sharp writing, immersive visuals, and a complex relationship.
Guess who answers? Me. Too easy.
What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Your Majesty, welcome home.
Lady Ariana, it's so good to be back after all these years.
Moving on to number 2, we've got Elflock, which is a single-player third-person adventure game set for release on PCs in 2025. This Elflock here draws inspiration from Hungarian folklore and some medieval traditions in which players assume the role of a princess returning home amidst looming war, tasked with navigating court intrigues and influencing the kingdom's fate. The game actually emphasizes exploration, lots of dialogues and decision-making, offering a pretty unique and branching narrative with multiple outcomes. This game actually utilizes Unreal Engine 5 and promises immersive visuals and fully voiced characters, aiming to deliver a rich, story-driven experience that combines political intrigue with personal relationships.
You need to be sharp and resourceful. If you want to uncover the mysteries of this castle, leave no stone unturned. Look into every corner. Talk to the people, get to know them, and then use their needs and wants to your own advantage. And whatever you do, always be careful around the Fae. They might seem childish and harmless at first, but they'll curse you in a heartbeat if you offend them.
That sounds like a tall order, Lady Ariana. I don't know if I can measure up to a task so huge.
You have to, Your Majesty. For if you fail to discover the treachery that eats away at the soul of Iron Reach, we are all doomed.
A Okami sequel is officially in development, led by the original creator and his new studio, Clovers. Announced during the Game Awards as well, this game promises to expand on the beloved 2006 classic's breathtaking Sumi-inspired art style and innovative gameplay. While details remain pretty scarce, lots of us are eagerly anticipating the return of the character and the continuation of her mythological journey. With Capcom, though, back in this project, this revival aims to capture the magic that made the original a timeless masterpiece. We'll see. At number 4, we've got Altas, which is a science fiction adventure game from 11-bit Studios, the creators of this War of Mine and the Frostpunk, mostly strategy games, in which players control a space miner stranded on a hostile planet who must create some alternative versions of himself known as the Altas to survive and find a way home. In fact, each altar embodies different life choices, offering some unique skills and perspectives essential for overcoming the challenges. So the game basically combines elements of survival, base building, and narrative-driven decision-making, emphasizing the impact of choices in personal identity. Scheduled for release in the first quarter of 2025, this game is coming to PCs, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X as well.
What if I don't want to change anything? And what if I was wrong?
Subnautica II is scheduled for release in 2025 as well, making a highly anticipated sequel to the original underwater survival hit. The game, published by Hawthorne again, introduces a new alien planet, offering fresh environments to explore beyond the familiar planets of the previous title, while retaining a single-player focus. In fact, Subnautica II will also feature optional co-op gameplay for up to 4 players. You can expect some enhanced visuals using Unreal Engine 5 and no Season Pass or live service elements any longer. The House of Tesla, which I don't even remember when was the last time we mentioned, is right now shaping up to be a mind-bending adventure filled with puzzles that takes you deep into Nikola Tesla's mystery world. See, in Tesla's facility in the game, you're going to be solving puzzles and explore abandoned locations once brimming with inventions. So the game promises not only some really good dope visuals, but also an immersive story that uncovers the untold secrets behind Tesla's genius. If you're a fan of clever puzzles and historical intrigue, this is definitely the one to watch. Set for release in 2025, it's sure to captivate puzzle lovers and history buffs alike, especially if, like me, you were into the Da Vinci games.
Of all the things I've seen, it's in Eric's home it will happen.
Eric's Home, The Stolen Dream is a stealth strategy classic that's set in a city inspired by early 1900s Nordic villages. Here, you'll follow the story of 3 different characters, all with their own unique skills as they navigate the shadows of Eric's home, the city. Each character obviously has their own weapons and abilities, and you're going to need to strategize and avoid direct confrontations as much as possible to be able to survive. The gameplay obviously focuses heavily on stealth, some puzzle solving, and tactical decisions, so you can expect some deep story mixed with exploration.
Thought you respected me.
They're looking for Herman.
You want passage, huh? I'm not keeping these for you anymore. You're taking with you this time.
I won't get past this gent without a dart.
Hey, Gilbert! What's keeping you?
He's not here.
She's brave, but she doesn't know what she set in motion. I must find her.
I'm all he's got, Alva. He's all I've got.
Before he does.
Well, at number 8, we've got Hawthorne, which is a co-op sandbox RPG that immerses players in a world inspired by the Victorian-era European fairy tales and 80s-90s anthropomorphic animal adventures. It basically allows you to build a village, farm, craft, and explore alongside NPCs in an ever-changing world with a rich narrative. While the release date is yet to be announced, Hawthorne is set to come to PCs. It actually blends the intimate exploration of a Skyrim-like sandbox with the seasonal rhythm and village life of Stardew Valley.
I imagined you an explorer of lands only you would ever see.
At number 9, well, Always in Mind as a narrative-driven action platformer in which you step into the shoes of Teddy, a 12-year-old boy who, after a life-altering accident, finds himself navigating the vast and surreal landscapes of his subconscious. Guided by Proxy, which is a AI companion, Teddy embarks on a journey to uncover hidden family stories and unlock extraordinary abilities. So the game promises a blend of exploration, puzzle solving, and emotional story, all set within a beautifully crafted dreamlike universe. Currently in development for PCs, Always in Mind has yet to receive a release date. Last but not least, Ayasa Shadows of Silence, which is also shaping up to be one of 2025's most mind-bending adventures. Imagine a world where light isn't just your ally, it's your lifeline. In this dark 3D puzzle platformer, players step into Ayasa's shoes as she navigates through eerie, corrupted lands, each reflecting human emotions like hope, betrayal, and love, now twisted by darkness. So yeah, it's not just about solving puzzles, it's about unraveling a deeply emotional story that'll make you think. If you crave atmospheric storytelling and a challenge, mark your calendars. This one's gonna be unforgettable across PCs, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.